Master Wu Nanfang is the director of the Wugulun Kung Fu Academy and its main instructor. He is the great-great-grandson of Master Wugulun, the first Grand Master of this lineage of Kung Fu. He has practiced his family's tradition of Chen Wu Yi and Kung Fu since he was a young boy, and in order to carry on the tradition of family teaching passed on from his great-great-grandfather, Master Wu Nanfang founded the Shaolin Wugulun Academy in 1996. Wugulun was a famous 19th century monk from the Shaolin Temple. He was supposed to be the last monk to fight his way out of the temple according to an ancient tradition. The academy is situated in the foothills of Song Mountain, and in 2013 moved from its original premises into a beautiful new building nearby. Master Wu Nanfang has dedicated his life to preserving and protecting this authentic Shaolin culture which had almost been lost. The practice of Chan Wu Yi is at the center of Shaolin tradition. According to Master Wu Nanfang, Chan is an essential practice in the development of meditation and compassion. If Kung Fu is not practiced with this approach, it becomes harmful. Wu is the practice of movements intended to promote a strong, healthy body, which is necessary for the qi to flow freely. Yi is a healing method which includes internal training, a diet of vegetarian foods in the right combination, and a tradition of medicine using herbs. Rendu is doing the Da Hung Chen form. This form uses soft and hard movements for defense and attack. It is practiced in a straight line and can be used in a very small space. During the training, it's important to keep the mouth closed and teeth clenched to keep in the qi. This is where power comes from. Hu Fei is doing the Tongbi Chen, which is a form for protection. It has light, fast, agile movements, like a monkey jumping in the mountains. When people get angry, they clench their teeth and make tight fists in order to feel more powerful. But in the grip of anger, they would lose control and be unable to use the power properly for kung fu movements. So students should be able to reproduce the physical sensations without feeling the emotion. In this way, they can get the most out of their potential power. This is the Wuxi Jian form, a sword form where the qi and the movements are as one. The qi is guided into the sword and expressed through the movements. In the 2008 Henan Wushu Championship Tournament, Rinde won first place for Da Hong Chen and second place for Wuxi Jian. He was 27 years old and had trained for 4 years. The master is telling the students, in this movement, they shouldn't jump because the energy in the feet becomes empty when there's no rooting. Chen Yaofang is doing the Lu Qin Dao form. In this sword form, it is important that the heart, body and qi are in perfect harmony. The sword follows the movement of the body as fast as a shooting star. Unless the person has extremely strong internal power, a strong dantian, do not practice this form. It's one of the most advanced sword forms. In the 2008 Henan Wushu competition tournament, Yao Fang won first place for Qingganjian and second place for Wuxing Dao. He was 20 years old and had trained for 5 years. As there were about 40,000 Kung Fu students in Dengfeng at that time, there are probably many more now, and the Wugulun Academy was one of the smallest schools. The achievements of these students is very impressive. This is the Yijin Zheng form, an advanced internal form, which is a series of Zen movements. In this form, the heart must be quiet and the mind focused. When the heart, body and qi are in perfect harmony, you have precise control of all your movements.